Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. This is a video that has been in the chamber for a few weeks, but things got really busy and I had a bunch of deadlines kind of descending upon me at the same time. But I finally had some time to finish it off. Essentially, this is my more recent experience with the X2D2, but more importantly, it was my journey to finding the perfect lens for me in my creative photography workflow. So when I got the camera a few months ago, I had the 35 to 100mm. Now that is an incredible lens, but it has a few trade-offs. It's great. It's probably the best lens that they offer for the X2D series or whatever. It's probably the best lens that they have available on the market right now, but it is huge. And I am so used to such a small condensed kit, it wasn't really clicking for me. So I decided to try out the 25mm, which is effectively a full frame equivalent of 21. So when I got this lens, naturally I just wanted to take it somewhere familiar, so I went on one of my favorite trails here in Utah, and it just clicked. The size paired with the X2D2 was perfect, exactly what I was looking for. And I just want to talk about the X2D2's dynamic range real quick, because this is a photograph that really stuck out to me. The sun is right behind the clouds there, and the X2D2 is without a doubt the best sensor of any camera that I've used. Now, there are so many factors that come into what makes a camera good, and it's very personal, but if we're just talking image quality in terms of dynamic range and the ability to manipulate it in post, if that's the only thing we're talking about, the X2D2 wins. This was almost fully blown out with the sky and with the sun behind the clouds, but I was able to bring down the highlights in post and bring back so much detail. And that's one of the main reasons why time and time again I'm reaching for the X2D2, whether it's a full-blown project or just some personal work. It's just such a fun and incredibly powerful camera to use. This is a really fun photo. I love taking these just kind of candid photos when I'm out with friends. You know, we're out on an off-road adventure. This is Brandon Talbot. You may have heard of him, incredibly talented photographer and filmmaker. But this is the 25mm lens. I'm going to be flip-flopping between that. I apologize because it's 21 full frame. But the Hasseblad 25mm lens is such a fun lens. There's no cropping in this photo, so this is the full perspective with that lens. And it's just such a fun lens for just kind of everyday moments. But then when we switch to this image, because it's such a wide lens and I've angled it in a way to kind of exacerbate the dash, and we just got these really cool kind of intersecting lines. And I love these kind of photographs. I love framing a subject, whether it's a person or mountains, through the windows of my vehicles, but it just adds a sense of drama to the image, and that's something that this lens has breathed a ton of fresh air into my creativity, because I was so stuck on 28mm. It's really allowed me to lean into more dramatic scenes, and I feel that it pairs so well with the X2D2 because it's such a huge sensor with all of that detail. I want to capture as much as I can in a scene. Now, I don't want to go too wide, but I feel that this lens has been the perfect middle ground for me. Now we have a little time skip, and I'm in Hanksville, Utah. This place, if you've seen my videos, you know I absolutely love this location. And this is really where the X2D shines. I love shooting with this really hard contrast light in this slot canyon. And this is where all of that high dynamic range and the potential of this sensor is visible. I'm able to pull out all of the details in the shadows while still maintaining really strong contrasty blacks and maintaining the details in the highlights as well. These are incredibly hard scenes to edit, but the X2D makes it so easy. So shortly after this trip, I continued further south on an extended period of time traveling. I hopped over to Moab and then made my way down to Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada to my final destination of Grand Canyon National Park, specifically the North Rim. I had the opportunity to work with Grand Canyon National Park and Arizona Tourism. My primary role was making a short film showcasing the North Rim for their initiative of the reopening, specifically after the terrible fires that they had last year. But I was also making photos as well, and the X2D with the 25mm was perfect for this role. I wanted to be able to capture the grand scale of the North Rim, but I don't really like going too wide, so 25mm or 21mm full frame was perfect. And with this incredible sensor, I was able to encapsulate all of the rich, vibrant colors of the North Rim and just the sheer grand scale of it. It was essentially a match made in heaven. Alright folks, so that pretty much sums it up for this video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching the whole thing. And you may have noticed that there's no sponsor in this video. All these photos were edited with my Lightroom presets, which are linked in the description down below. So if you want to pick those up, that's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.